Well, hello. Here we are for Q&A number 132. And welcome, welcome, welcome.
One more thing. Was I wearing this shirt last time?
They'll have to go back and see. Who can remember? I know you think, oh, what was I wearing last time? Okay, and as you guys remember, last week we talked about somebody winning this cassette tape of mine that hasn't been opened yet. The rules are you have to have a cassette player, and all these people that entered the contest, they said they have cassette players. Some have them in their cars.
That kind of dates them, you know.
Well, they just have it in their car, so shake it up. Shake
okay,
up
there's about two or three hundred here.
Yeah. Okay, Papa was shaking it, shaking it. Okay, now draw a name out.
I gotta stir it.
Okay, stir it, and we'll see who's going to win.
That one's mine. I gotta put it.
You didn't put your name.
I put a little mark on it. Seal it. No, it's not mine. Okay.
Okay. So okay, draw the name.
Put this down.
Okay, and read who
now
it
do
is.
a drum roll. Pretty good. The name is Anne Mangum.
Mangum. Oh, Anne. She was hoping she would win it.
Did she?
See that?
She?
Let's see.
Oh, it's reading.
There it
oh,
goes.
Nice. Yeah.
And congratulations, way to go. I'm so excited. And just send me your address to my email, roseanneorgill@yahoo.com, and I will send that free tape out to you. Thanks so much. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. And notice I have my CVX live shirt on.
Tell them what CVX is.
CVX is
meet
and greets for people that want to meet people that are YouTubers.
Yep.
That's on September 21st and 22nd in Provo. Anyway, I'll put the information below if you want to go see it. I'll be hanging out with Davey's family and walking around.
If you want to make a trip to Utah to see it.
If you live in Utah. People usually don't make a trip unless you're one
well,
of the
even
YouTubers.
if they live in Utah and they live in southern Utah.
They'd have to make a trip. Okay, Danielle Lefko. Did you watch Sarah and Sarah and Johnny Tannerite with your grandkids, April and Davey? They switched places. They did a parent swap, and yes, I did. It was so funny. I watched 2 videos with both channels. Ender is telling them he was in bed when he found out the new mom and dad swapped for 24 hours. That was really funny. And how do you make a meal? And also wants to know, how do you make a meal for family members' birthdays? Do you stay home or go out and buy food? What music do you like? Okay, I like country music. I might forget that, so I said that first. I mean, I might forget to answer it. What kind do you like? We pretty much like the same music.
I like old country, not.
Yeah, the modern's kind of too jazzy.
Is kind of rock, hard rock.
But every once in a while, a good one comes through. Like Garth Brooks came through with that really good one. Like
and what's that one girl?
The
singer?
Mom that comes, the baby's coming from heaven.
The young girl.
That was on American Idol.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah, Carrie Underwood and the other one. I can't think of her name. Gosh, it'll come to me later. And for my meals for birthdays, it's the same as we do on all the Sundays.
Because they want the same thing.
All I do is just add a birthday cake, and I usually ask them what kind of cake they want. And if I don't know they're coming,
I would say a carrot cake.
Yeah, okay, we'll do carrot cake.
Oh yeah, it's my birthday.
Papa's birthday is this Sunday, the 16th, and we've got 6 birthdays to celebrate, all in 1 week. So it'll be a busy Sunday. But Ethan won't be there, so we'll celebrate it the week after. But
celebrate his
and do we stay home or go out to buy food? Do we stay home? We don't go out to eat. That'd just be too crazy. We tried it once.
Too crazy and too expensive.
Oh, it seemed like 20 years ago when we, 10 years ago, we only had like 5 grandkids or something like that, or 8. And for my birthday, we thought we'd go out and eat at Olive Garden, and it was a nightmare. It was an hour-and-a-half wait. The kids weren't happy. It was just a nightmare. So we don't go out and eat.
I don't believe in restaurants.
Yeah, he likes to just eat at home. Okay, Esperanza's Body. Why don't you read that one?
The question about being sealed prompted me to wonder when you say, as long as you keep the commandments. Does this mean Shay, Carl, the Shaytards, and Colette need to be resealed?
Oh, yeah, the Shaytards, I doubt he got excommunicated. You have to do something pretty bad, but I don't know. But if they did, if he did get excommunicated, yes, they'd have to get resealed. But I don't think he did.
But it's not a wise thing to look at somebody else and say, I think that.
Yeah, we don't know. But
because unless you know.
But she was wondering, as long as you keep the commandments, your sealing, your marriage covenant is valid. Yes. The only thing that breaks a sealing covenant would be if you cheated on your spouse. What else? It's pretty severe. And if you're actually excommunicated, then you do lose all your covenants. And then when you get resealed, you have to get rebaptized again, and then you have to get rebaptized and then resealed, and then all your blessings are automatically back
just
to you.
Because you quit YouTube, it doesn't mean you have
it doesn't mean you're excommunicated. Yeah. How did you know he quit YouTube?
Because I did look upon him. I wanted to know why he quit, and he didn't. He never did give an answer. He just decided to quit. I think he wanted a little rest from it myself.
Well, yeah, and he. We'd have to Google it, I guess. Okay, Bonnie Barber. So many times. Let's see. So how many toes does your brother have left? He's got 2.5, and he's just hoping to hang on to those. He jokes about it, but it is a serious thing, and that's what he's got left. Okay, Sapphire. I'm so sorry about your brother. Why?
A lot of people don't know why they cut him off. Is because they lose circulation. The small hairline veins start drying up, and no blood gets to it, and then gangrene will set in.
Yeah.
And that's why and that starts out. That's the whole super danger of gaining weight, is that you start losing feeling in your feet, and get sugar diabetes. You combine those things, and you're in big trouble.
That's what Sapphire is wondering. Why are they still cutting? He looks so sad. I hope and pray that they don't have to cut any more off.
Oh, they're still cutting because there's no circulation. It will turn black.
And he waits till, like my brother says, why don't you just cut them all off? And the doc says, no, we don't want to cut them off unless we have to. And the last one was, it was an infection.
The frightening thing is that it starts with toes, then an ankle, and then the bottom of your foot. And the most horrible thing is when it starts going above the knee, and that's and
they're
gonna die if they go that far.
Yeah, hoping to keep it under control. And the last one, my brother, the toe did not turn black. The other ones had, but this one didn't. But he was feeling really sick with the chills and a fever, and
he had an infection.
He had an infection. Yeah. So they had to. He said, "You get down to the hospital right now." And they it was his big toe, and they cut it right off. And Kathy Conley.
If the poison from the gangrene reaches your heart, that'll kill you. If it gets in the blood, the infection goes in your bloodstream to your heart, you will die.
They had to move fast. They told my brother, just don't even go to the doctor's office, just go right to the hospital. And Kathy Conley, she says, I guess when people have diabetes, they have a trouble with circulation, and you answered that.
Well,
and he can't feel anything. I mean, he doesn't feel pain, he doesn't feel when things touch, like when my mom had diabetes, we had a coal burning stove at the house, and she had put her feet up there to get warm. And she didn't know she was burning the bottom of her feet. My dad happened to notice. He could smell her flesh burning. And he hurried and pulled her feet away. She didn't even know. Okay, Just Francine. Hi guys, Mama and Papa. I would like to get your opinion on the end of times. Q&A. We had a bad hurricane. The hurricane's been in the news this week. And it's heading...
It's called Florence.
Yeah, it's heading towards...
I guess it kind of missed... where I lived in Florence.
But Florence, Italy, but not Florence in America. Right. And it looks like it's missed Florida, but it's kind of moving that way, and people are worried. But anyway, that's the hurricane news. In California, sinking, possibly getting flooded. Do you think we are close to the end of life as we know it? What does the LDS Church say about this, and what What should I do to prepare just in case this is it? I live on the East Coast and leaving tomorrow morning to go to Tennessee. Feel lost because I'm on my own and never had to do this. Okay, so the first thing we'll answer is California sinking and possibly getting flooded, and are we close to the end?
Been saying that for hundreds of years, the end of the world is coming. Like 50 years ago, I remember lots of groups climbing a mountain, and it didn't happen.
There's been a lot of people predict it.
Let's say the Bible itself, in the book of Revelations, talks about what the conditions on earth will be in the last days. But there's no way to... what you can do, though, is get yourself a 72-hour kit, so if you have to walk out of your house, maybe you'll have a little bit of water to drink and some snacks to eat when you're on your way to somebody else's house.
And I heard on the news, they said, they've always say get a 72-hour kit, but now they're saying get a kit that lasts a week now, because they're saying in a disaster, 99% of the people will survive. It won't kill you, but some will die.
On the bike trip, I was going through Nebraska, and they were having a tornado watch. Tornado, well, you know.
Tornadoes, I know.
Let's say when it can pick up a car, it can pick up a house, and just destroy everything in its path. But it's just the path. It's going, and you have.
And you never know where that's going to go.
That's why they have a tornado watch in the county that you live. Everybody's watching to see if the funnel.
Yeah.
To see if the funnel's coming down.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. And just get at least a week's worth of water and food, candles, lights. We have a generator. Just prepare yourself. If ye are prepared, you won't be scared. I like to get the freeze-dried stuff. Just get that, and then you add water to it. And she says, what does the LDS Church say about this? Even the angels in heaven don't know when the last day is, and the last days means when Jesus will come again, and he will reign the world, and he will be the president of, he will be in charge of the world. And the only one that knows when this will happen is God. And there are the signs of the times. And so a lot of the signs of the times are happening.
But when they talk about, there'll be wars, there have been wars.
Rumors of wars.
No, but there have been wars for thousands of years.
Oh, yeah. But I believe it is getting closer. The signs of the times that the LDS Church talks about is the gospel will be taught to every nation, and the church hasn't got around to all of those yet, and the temples will be dotting the world, and I'll post a few links below of what
the signs are.
What the signs are, and so it is getting close, and but only not even the angels in heaven know. But when it does happen, we will know. Every knee will bow when Jesus comes, and we'll know it. I mean, he'll come like a thief in the night. Just be prepared.
Yeah.
And then you won't be scared. But that's a good question. Okay, Sandy Leonard. I think the song of Judy's may be my favorite, and that song is "I'm a New Cowgirl Singing an Old Cowboy Song."
That's my two favorites.
That's Papa O's favorite. It's my favorite. I just love that song.
Of her songs, there's two favorites I have. It's fond memories about life at home, how it was, on the farm, and the other one is
a cowgirl singing an old cowboy song.
So I have my two favorites.
And I just love that song. And the other, she wants to know who the other singers were, and it's just Judy and Elisa singing the song, and Judy's playing the guitar, and it's just beautiful. And that was in the video of the one I posted about when the siblings were at the fair, going to the state fair.
Well, I've put her songs to a lot of the videos that I...
Yeah, I use my sister's songs a lot. It's just, I just love her songs. And, okay.
I did one video, and I used one of Judy's songs, and Judy put a comment, "Thanks for using my song."
Yeah, she'd like to get her songs out there, but YouTube's one way of doing it. And it's not an easy task so feel very fortunate that you get to hear her songs, because she doesn't know how to get them out there. All we can do is YouTube, and
You can make them available to getting somebody buying
even
it.
then, yeah,
Somebody buying your song.
yeah.
If they sell them for 10 cents each on iTunes, you can buy the biggest stars song for 10 cents.
Yeah, you
and
don't get
download
rich.
it.
You don't get rich
So I'm just
on
saying,
writing songs and singing them. But I'm glad you like that one because I do too.
But there's a lot of the people that will promise you lots of money.
I've been duped a lot of times. One guy, he says, "Oh, your songs are so good. We need to get your music out there."
And then he made up a little paper that says, "Oh, in France, you're number 2 on their hit parade."
Yeah, so it's scary out there because there's people that'll try and steal your songs, and there's people that will just try and make money. Make promises. Say, "Oh, you're just wonderful." Same with Judy. She spent like $10,000 because this guy says, "Oh, we got to get your songs." This lady, get your songs recorded, and then she steals all of Judy's songs and takes her CD and wouldn't even give Judy her CD. And then me, I had to buy
CD. Yeah, it means the original.
The original CD.
Yeah, your battery's gone.
Yeah, I know. And then one guy, I wanted to record a song, and he says, "No, that's my song. You signed it over to me." And I said, "No, I didn't. The song Million to One." He said it was his.
It was in the paper you signed in small print.
Yeah, and I said, "Show me where I signed." Anyway, we'll get off that tangent. Okay, Papa, while I was changing the battery, he was, he substitute taught today. And he says there's quite a few girls that like to put the gray tint in their hair.
No, and not
mine's
just
natural.
In the tint, they even do it in bangs like
they
that.
They do it in the bangs.
Yes, right up front.
Yeah, I got the natural. Good thing it's popular. Okay, let's close with a couple of quotes.
Life is about accepting the challenges along the way, choosing to move forward, and savoring the journey. In other words, you make up your mind to say, "I'm going to enjoy myself."
Savor the journey. I like that.
I'm going to Arctic Circle and buying ice cream today.
Yeah, savor the journey. I don't know if any of you saw that show called Rewind. It's about a guy that, I can't think of his name, that gets a remote control. Fast Forward it's called. Yeah. Fast Forward, and how he wants to get past moments, and so the TV controller actually controls his life and fast forwards things. And next thing he knows,
he's ready to die because he's fast forwarded everything in his whole life.
And he goes, "Wait, I missed the kids growing up. All of a sudden they're grown up." And it goes faster and faster, and pretty soon he's on his deathbed, and he's actually divorced, and his wife is married his best friend, and he's thinking, whoa. So
never wish your life away. Like, I wish if I can just get past this.
Just get past it.
Find a way of savoring the present.
The awful moments tick along the same as the wonderful moments, and we want to fast forward the awful moments, but you can't. Time just goes the way it goes, and then the wonderful moments, you savor them and enjoy them, and enjoy, because time does go fast. Before you know it, but
time flies when you're having fun.
When you're having fun, Pessimism leads to weakness. Optimism leads to power.
Ooh, I like that.
I like that one. Oh, and just so, since this video is current, my other ones I'm about a week behind, but my Uncle Sylvan died a couple of days ago. And the cancer finally got him. I was hoping for a miracle.
He was on hospice.
Yeah, he was on hospice, and I think the last...
Hospice means there's nothing medical with tubes to keep you alive.
Yeah, the last that I talked to you guys about him...
They keep your pain away.
Yeah, they keep the pain away. Yeah. But yeah, the last I talked to you guys about him was at his grandson's wedding. And he was had just started to feel the pain, because he wasn't in pain at that before then, but he was starting to get in pain. His doctor was out of town, and so I guess he sold his laundromat and his house.
He had it for what, 30 years? 50 years.
Yeah, 50, 60 years, but it's so sad. Well, I'll be attending his funeral on Saturday, and you'll see that in about a week. But thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and we really appreciate the questions. Stay on the appreciation side, not the expectation side, and life goes a lot
I like that.
easier
Where'd you
for
get
you.
that?
I just made it up.
You really did?
Yeah, appreciate, don't expect. Appreciation, not
That works
expectation.
good for between
Any kind of
spouses,
life.
too.
Oh yeah, I mean, like when you're dating, you appreciate, and when you're married, you start expecting. Not expecting babies, start expecting everything. Well, you
Isn't
do
it your
expect
turn
babies.
to make the bad?
You expect, but stay on the
And then
appreciation.
the answer to that
side.
is, don't you remember we decided the last one out of bad makes it?
That's right. So, thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and good night, everybody.
Good night.
Oh, and remember to look for the rose.
I miss you wherever you are. I miss you. I know you're not too far. We did everything together. We were the best of friends. Save a place for me up there until we meet again. When you see me all alone and crying just for you, send some angels down for me.